Trust me when I tell you this, right? It's never a dull moment being a Chelsea fan. There is never a dull moment. Being a Chelsea fan is as interesting as I'm trying to think of a good vibe, a moment, where you say, okay, I love doing this. Doing this is never boring. In my opinion, I would say being a Chelsea fan, right? It's as good as oh no, I'm not gonna say it, but you get what I mean, right? Being a Chelsea fan is as crazy and as fun and as stressing and as frustrating and as, I don't know, it's a mixed emotions, just mixed emotion being put in one bag and just being thrown at you as a fan. Wearing this shirt here, man, look, we're becoming a circus in a way that I like and in a way that I don't like. Listen, guys, so last night the news broke that Joao Felix is coming back to Stamford Bridge. What? Why? Why is he coming? Now, don't get me wrong, though. I'm not saying he's a bad player. I think he's all right. He's not like, like buying an Osimhen or buying like a, like Caicedo or like Enzo Fernandez. The hype. There isn't that much hype, but he's a good player. I mean, you can't take that away from him. He's a good player. I just don't understand why we're having to have Joao Felix back at Chelsea. And then I started reading ahead because we didn't end up signing Sam Omodorion. I don't know. Don't call me on that one, but you know who I'm talking about, right? That guy, yeah, the striker from Atletico, the 20-year-old we were about to sign, the Samu Omorodion, yeah. We didn't end up signing him. So the deal was we get one of their players and then they get one of our players because they got Gallagher from us. We were meant to get Samuel Omorodion from them, right? But then, because the deal collapsed, then that means we now have to find another player from their squad to bring them to Chelsea. I wish it could be Alvarez, man, because he's an Atletico Madrid player, right? Let's just get Alvarez. Why not? He's an Atletico Madrid player. I know they just signed him, but let's just get him because I don't see anyone else that would want from that player. I don't want Griezmann. I might just get Simeone himself. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, listen, so because we have to get one player from their side, Joao Felix is as close as he can be because we all know when he played for us, he wanted to stay, but apparently Pochettino didn't want him to stay. So that's why we ended up not signing him on a permanent transfer. But now he was going to come, and apparently they are saying the details are on crucial stages, blah, 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 blah. You know how they say before they say, here we go. We're just waiting for that here we go, but he's coming. So I was asking myself, like, where is he going to play? Because we have lot of players. But it has come recently that Sterling might leave if Joao Felix ends up coming. Madueke might leave if we get a good bid. So I'm thinking, right? Madueke frustrates me the majority of the time. Sterling does the same shit as well. Now, if you want me to choose between Sterling, Madueke, and Joao Felix, who am I choosing? Trust me, I'm keeping Sterling and Madueke. I know they frustrate me as much, but I'm keeping them because I've been seeing some signs during this preseason. I think Madueke scored in almost every goal. Almost every game this preseason. And Sterling, he didn't score, but he was showing some signs that, he's ready to take on his man and everything like that. Now, I don't know if he's going to keep that same energy into the season, but at least I know exactly what I'm getting from these two. And I just don't want them to leave. Joao Felix, we watched him last season when he was playing for Barcelona. If there's any league you can play for and actually shine, is the La Liga. If you can't shine in the La Liga, the chances of you shining in the Premier League, a much physical league, in a much competitive league, I think, in my humble opinion, it's very slim. But you cannot deny the talent that Joao Felix has. So I'm saying, okay, cool. As long as you end up selling Sterling, Actually, you know what? I'm happy for them to sell Sterling and Mudryk. You know, keep Madueke for me, please. Just keep him. I love Madueke. You know, demand them. Just keep him, right? But otherwise, man, this whole thing is just dragging and distressing, and it's frustrating because why? Some of these deals, like, why we gotta do them? And then at the same time, you're hearing that Osimhen might come, might not come, which is which. This is the reason why I want this window to be shut down. Let's close this window, because as a Chelsea fan, I can't stand it. Right? Each and every time I'm waking up to new news. The other day we were signing this player, now the Pedro Neto out of Norway, Pedro Neto. Like, how big is our dressing room? How big is Cobham? Seriously, we need to get to a point where we stop buying. And someone was saying we are buying like this because we're expecting a transfer ban. I'm like, no, we're not buying like this because we're expecting a transfer ban. But buying like this will get us into a transfer ban. That's what I said. Because this is ridiculous, man. And I don't actually understand why we're actually not addressing the actual problem, which is the striker. We need a striker because Jackson is not going to cut it. Nkungu, we don't want him to play as a 9. We want him to play as a 10, because when you play him as a 9, you're actually taking a lot out of his game, because he likes to drop down, take on his man, and go into the threatening areas, right? So we don't want Nkungu as a 9. We don't want Cole Palmer as a 9. We don't want Gill and Jackson to be our main strikers. We never played Denzel Washington, so we don't know what he offers. So we need a striker. So why are we not banking on a striker? I still don't understand. But yeah, man, look, at some point we have to stop doing these transfer talks. Because when it comes to Chelsea, you might even end up making 100 million videos, because each and every minute there's something. We're linked to someone, we are buying someone, we are selling someone. Let's start selling from this point. Let's stop buying. Oh, Kani Chukwuemeka as well might even end up at Crystal Palace. Why? We need, when you put Kani Chukwuemeka and Joao Felix, there isn't much different there, if I'm being honest with you. I'm sorry, but that's my opinion. Kani Chukwuemeka, yes, he still needs to grow a little bit in terms of his maturity in the league, but he's a good player. He's actually a good player. Yeah, man. Listen, I'm looking here to see if there's any news, because as a Chelsea fan, you have to keep refreshing, because there's news every second. Anyway, man, I just thought I made this little video to just put on my reaction when it comes to concerning Joao Felix, Sami Amodorio, and blah 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 blah, Madueke, Kani, Sterling, the whole team basically. Just sell everyone except Cole Palmer, please, and Jackson. Yeah. Peace out.